Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
The Lovecast. The Lovecast. The Lovecast.
Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
Greetings, friends and extraterrestrials. Welcome to the next edition of the Lovecast, a 2-hour weekly radio show exploring global music from different perspectives and specially designed for all the open-minded music nomads seeking novel sounds mixed with nostalgic seasonings. The Lovecast arrives at your ears by way of CIUT FM Toronto and through our syndicates CJMP FM, CVOX Radio, and Ubuntu.FM out of South Africa. Lovecast devotees can also explore my extensive online audio archives where you can stream and download literally hundreds of past shows and interviews. My 2 archives are available at mixcloud.com/Dave O Rama and thelovecast.podbean.com. The Lovecast turns 22 years old this month. That's 22 years broadcasting on the public airwaves, and I am really proud of that achievement. I figure I have produced something like 1,200 Lovecasts in the show's history, and you can find half of those episodes at my online archives. You can also find the Lovecast on many popular streaming platforms, and the links to those sites can be found on the main page banner at our Lovecast Podbean page. My name is Dave O Rama, and I produce the Lovecast every week at my Crazy Acre studio based on Lovecast Island out on the west coast of Canada. Each episode begins its sonic journey on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from the transmitter of CIUT FM Toronto. CIUT FM is a public access community radio station that I have been associated with for the entire 38 years that it has been broadcasting on the FM frequency in Southern Ontario. So the Lovecast is not my first radio show, it's just the latest. CIUT FM will be celebrating its 38th anniversary on January 15th, 2025, and I can assure you that we would not exist today without the financial support of our listeners and the University of Toronto students. This coming week, CIUT FM will be conducting its annual Fall Fund Drive campaign, and this is the time when we require our listeners to step up and lay a donation on us to keep public access media alive and well in Canada. So please help CIUT FM and the Lovecast celebrate these momentous anniversaries with your generous donation, which you can make right now at www.ciut.fm. We've got an early bird prize draw for Pat Metheny tickets for folks who make your donation now. And we also have a special reboot of a historical glow-in-the-dark t-shirt design from way, way back in our early history. So please go to www.ciut.fm and lay some love on us. And please tag the Lovecast on your donation form when you do. Every little bit helps us serve our community even better. The Lovecast with Dave O Rama, bringing some positive beats for challenging times from South Africa's Bantu Continua Uhuru consciousness, leading us directly into the pulsation zone.
We need to leave it alone.
cheka dinja tsa lekesi ka mekhatsa kosha go tsatsa maikutlo ha shota on datse ntlafatsa tjafatsa ebe wa netefatsa borona ra botlatsa ke re ka matla ka sekgahla cheka dinja tsa lekesi ka mekhatsa kosha go tsatsa maikutlo ha shota on datse in the hood in the hole stay kacha in the hood in the hole stay back in the hood in the hole we run the hood in the hole we stay tough in the hood in the hole stay kacha in the hood in the hole stay back in the hood in the hole we run the hood in the hole now you face your face with the scarpas the real tapas I don't roll with the goons I roll with live fingers killers of the hood killers of the hood killers of the hood kill dealers of the hood I stay protecting my body and my soul with these mystical beings called Amajosi Badimbali Fufa Batusa Witusa Rato la Bonali yeah you face with the scrappers the real tapas I don't roll with the goons I roll with live fingers killers of the hood killers of the hood killers of the hood kill dealers of the hood I stay protecting my body and my soul with these mystical beings called Amajosi Badimbali Fufa Batusa Witusa Rato la Bonali yeah Delegation Nimona Ajaya Ubona kena rekari dunga Ngabata mupi Mona Alumne solo fepa Ana twe chanzune muna Ana twe sone muna Mabuna Sinani geto 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 Getinani 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 geto 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 Ayo 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 when don't ever step out to me Munganza mina badelami uvalo lucho skimsami Ejishanga njalo mungibona internationally known locally accepted Kakela keke ntombi Kungena maqhawe dali Wangikulo shuku misikazi Siba koma wonke ngesigci Thina we've been doing this for a long long time Tolunga ngibheka ujahile Ngigeza skuna ngithi uyazi Qeda ngisebenzele ejardini Akomlomo lambayo ngihwalile Mama mathaka bonke Mama betha maplasi Ngena ngilukisa iqatha Abangiphethe umswenko ngithi uthathane Ayo 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 now you face with the scrappers the real tapas I don't roll with the goons I roll with live fingers killers of the hood killers of the hood killers of the hood kill dealers of the hood I stay protecting my body and my soul with these mystical beings called Amajosi Badimbali Fufa Batusa Witusa Rato la Bonali Tjafatsa ebe wa netefatsa borona ra botlatsa ke re ka matla ka sekgahla cheka dinja tsa lekesi ka mekhatsa kosha go thatsa maikutlo ha shota on tlatse hey ayo ayo
This is Megan and Adam from the band Avro.
We love that you love listening to The Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
Hello, I am Balkin Schmolkin. You're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
musician and producer Victor Rice under my voice with a track called Bermuda Triangle from his 2017 album Smoke. Victor is from the US, but he lives in Brazil. Multi-instrumentalist Youthie in the set, working with her collaborator Macca Dread. Youthie plays wind instruments and accordion and probably other things knowing her. She likes to mostly blend traditional global melodies with reggae dub. Youthie is from France and she also runs her own Youthie Records label, Youthie and Macca Dread, from the 2024 album Gecko Tones and the song Ozatura. Also from France, a really interesting band called Sayag Jazz Machine, which is a collective that mixes reggae, jazz, drum and bass, and many other styles of music into that interesting melange you heard there. From the 2020 release called Quantic Jumping, Sayag Jazz Machine pushing the boundaries with the alternate take of the track Grateflesh, featuring composer, producer, and trumpet player Daoud. I also played a selection from the latest release by Victoria-based producer Mike Paprocki, who is sometimes known as Echo Pilot, but recently he has been releasing some great down-tempo music under the name Float House. The new Float House release is called Moonrise Over Mystery Island, and the dubby number you heard in the set was his Escape from Mystery Island. I guess he had had enough at that point, but Dave O Rama never gets sick of Lovecast Island. The great Jah Wobble in the set with some universal dub going out to Joel from his In Dub collection. And I began with a group that my friend Jennifer turned me on to called Bantu Continua Uhuru Consciousness, a percussion-based group out of South Africa who Jen saw at the Calgary Folk Fest this year, thanks to our mutual friend Carrie. The 2023 release Millions of Us, with a super heavy trip into the woods with Bantu Continua Uhuru Consciousness, going out to Jen. A couple of weeks ago, I had a blast at the annual Woodstove Music and Arts Festival, where I got the opportunity to hang out with my new friend, Mr. Dr. Brotherman. He is a solo artist who I believe is originally from Manitoba, although he now calls the interior of BC his home. So I'm going to summon the voodoo practitioner, Mr. Dr. Brotherman, to get us moving on the next leg of our journey as Dave O Rama takes you on one of his schizophonic excursions on the version, right here, right now, on the Lovecast.
The sound of your city. CIUT 89.5 FM.
Mother Mary, full of grace, bless my heart, won't you bless this place? Voodoo man came and took my girl, and he shattered my whole world. The voodoo man is coming for your girl. The voodoo man is coming for your girl. The voodoo man is coming for your girl. Oh, come on now, watch out. Dressed in white robes and his eyes shone clear, smile on his face went from year to year. Came and took her in the night, soldier love was sleeping tight. The voodoo man is coming, get your girl. The voodoo man is coming to get your girl. The voodoo man is coming, get your girl. Oh, you better watch out. Oh, you better watch out. dancing with the devil. Well, he's dancing with the devil. Oh, baby, come on now, watch out. Things are gonna get better.
Last night there was a full moon, yeah. I was down at a dance in a full room, and the DJ was playing big tunes, and every room in the place was just boom, 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 and the records were jumping, and the bass was thumping, and people, let me tell you something. It must have been about 4:30, and I was out on the dance floor when all of a sudden the DJ dropped an old country tune and the place just stopped. Everybody was just standing around, wondering what was going down. I said it's country music, disco 45. 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 I said, hey, Mr. DJ, won't you let the country music play? Play some Charlie Rich, some Bill Monroe, play some Merle Haggard, some old George Jones. I said, people, won't you follow me? This is a new country style, you see. You just stretch out your arms like an aeroplane. You bark like a dog and you shuffle like a train. You roll like the wind and you scoot like a rooster. You skip around the room like you used to. It's country music, it's disco 45. Country music, disco 45. It's country music, it's disco 45. It's country music, disco 45. Country music is disco 45. It's disco music, country music come alive. It's country music, it's disco 45. It's country music, it's disco 45. It's country music, it's disco 45. Country music, disco 45. Country people, yes it is, yes it is, yes it is. Country people, yes it is. Party people, country people in the house tonight. Put your hands up in the air tonight. And country people gonna dance, just groove with me. Country people, country people.
My friends, he announced in a voice clear and keen, my name is Whiskey Tango. And I've heard...
This is Andrew McPherson from Echo Deck. You're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama, and my voice is very low.
Jah
sientes feliz. Como un balán al miso, la rosa en Caterín. Pero no importa qué estación estemos, lo importante es estar con los verdaderos. Viva pa' mi gente y pa' todo Montreal. Respeto verdadero porque lo mantienen real.
Después de 6 meses de clima nórdico, la ciudad florece como una flor en el trópico. Bravo, un aplauso al sol que sale dando vida. ¿Quién no creería en un lugar tan inhóspito? Distintos sueños y raíces te dan impulsión, la que bendice a mi gente de toda nación. Con mis compadres la pasamos bien chingón, mientras la luz caza la sombra y en la zona suena el pachangón.
Unga tira el beat ya, el calor renace, alimenta mis raíces y mis sueños se expanden. This is what I up, music never stop. Me feeling the rhythm like I feel the heat of sun when I wake up. In the morning I feeling that great sensation. Fire's burning in my brain in a connection with the highest, my friend. Yo, sueños y raíces, conexión in a deep place.
Quel bombastic, voyage fantastic. Quel track on the level so I'm more than nomadic. Summertime in a me city, all the gal them looking pretty. On friend men see them, this is in a piance, say them in it. We decorate with sound and cover some silence. Every Thursday night we get our colors full of science.
Tomarse una chela con el chile o chilear con el chato o echarse unos freestyle con el rato. Montreal en verano se pone bacano y la en los beats representando como el mapalé de los Bumaranga. Un te mueve, cumbia que ataca. Montrealesa como diría Bugat, sudar a chorros, canicul tropical. Tumbao que se mueva la cosa como gypsy cumbia en la sala rosa. Ramón y su son, los de Ártico, el Tito, la clave y el gravity rock.
Sur une terrasse, dime chica, ¿dónde vas? Con un beat de high class, otra vez de sol de cars. Coche sur une terrace, dime chica, ¿dónde vas? Suave que en lo oscuro, tal vez de Bantu ranks.
Summertime, baby, ¿dónde tú estás? Cuando llegas tú me entregas y me llenas de más. Me embriagas de tu dulce amor, luego te vas. Pero no me pongo triste porque sé que volverás. Tu calor y la vibra que me das, la sanación que purifica mi alma. Eres el ritual, elemento vital. La vida de la isla es tu forma de amar. Yes, I pick up sueños y raíces, yo.
Hola, ¿qué tal mi gente? Nosotros somos Mingua y ustedes están escuchando The Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
Una vida que se ha perdido y que te montaste a la canoa ayer en un viaje que no ha de volver. A jugar la palma, oro y oro, a arrullar el niñito, oro y oro, a jugar la palma, oro y oro, a arrullar el niñito, oro y oro.
are deep into a sonic schizophonic weekend excursion into the musical world of Dave O Rama, reaching your ears every week for the past 22 years through the Lovecast. Right there, you heard an incredible Colombian Afro percussion group called Bajuco. I caught the band performing last year at one of the volunteer after parties at the Calgary Folk Festival, and I have to say that the folks who put on the CFF throw some great parties. Bajuco was a highlight, and they had the dance floor throbbing. From their 2021 album Batea, we heard Bajuco with the song Chigualo, something that connects us back to our Day of the Dead cast from earlier this month. Prolific Canadian musician and producer Unga in the set with a single called Pachagon de Varano, which you can stream and download on Bandcamp. Unga is spelled O-O-N-G-A. We also heard from ex-Montrealer DJ Eleazar with his Whiskey Tango Foxtrot project. Eli is now based on Denman Island, BC, living the Gulf Island lifestyle like Dave O Rama. I'll send that one out to Kenneth, a former Torontonian living on Salt Spring Island, who reached out to me this week because he's a fan of the show. For Kenneth, a track from a COVID project compilation called Occupied Denman, featuring Whiskey Tango Foxtrot with the song Ole Demenistan. One of my favorite singer-songwriters, American Jebloy Nichols, who many years ago gave up living in big cities, much like I did, and moved to a 10-acre farm in Wales with his wife, where he writes and records songs, makes art prints, writes stories, and grows food with his wife, preferring the simple life. He originally began working in music with a band called The Fellow Travelers, and back in the early 90s I got hooked on their interesting blend of reggae dub fused with Americana music. That was a song I meant to play a few weeks ago, but couldn't fit it into the limited time frame, so you got it now. For all the Bee Gees fans, Jebloy Nichols from the album Parish Bar, and a country music disco 45. I also played you a wonderful piece of soul from American duo Bob and Jean, resurrected by the Daptone family in New York, backed by Victor Axelrod and the Inversions on a beautiful reggae-fied dance number called It's Not What You Know, It's Who You Know. And at the top of the set, the wildness that is Mr. Dr. Brotherman, a one-person solo powerhouse that lays down the grooves at MrDrBrotherman.com. Mr. Dr. Brotherman showing up here on the Lovecast to call on the Voodoo Man, as Dave O Rama takes you on one of his schizophonic trips through my musical mind. It's hot and steamy, and the forecast is for fungus, so you better hang tight as we prepare to transition into the next dimension of the Lovecast. If you have ever wondered who created the music that I have been using as a theme for the program over the years, his name is Andrea Benini, and he is a talented Italian musician and producer who goes by the name Mop Mop. Mop Mop has just arrived from the Isle of Magic to pay homage to the Phantom of the Panther, which will guide your ears to the other side of the Lovecast.
What's up, world? It's Rise Ashen in Ottawa, Canada, and you're listening to my man Dave O Rama dropping some funky schizophonics on the Lovecast. Keep it locked.
Enrichment, containment, reaction, energy,
uranium.
Welcome to hour 2 of today's Lovecast. I'm so glad you made it through the dimensional portal into the further adventures of Dave O Rama. This week, we're tripping out on another Dave O Rama mix of mind-melting sonic concoctions. If you have an interest in digging through our online audio archives, where you can go back in time and listen to literally hundreds of past Lovecasts by investigating our 2 online archives at mixcloud.com/Dave O Rama or thelovecast.podbean.com. You can also find links at the Podbean archives to the Lovecast on many popular online streaming platforms. Wherever you lock your ears onto the Lovecast, I would like to remind you to support the community platforms that bring you this show every week, specifically CIUT FM Toronto, as the station will be moving into our annual fall fund drive in the next few days, and the Lovecast will of course be seeking your support. And you don't have to wait until next week, because you can make your donation right now by visiting www.ciut.fm, where you can make your secure tax-deductible donation. You can also find out how you can get into an early bird draw to win tickets to see Pat Metheny live, thanks to our friend Barry Livingston. And you can also find out how you can score yourself the revived retro reboot of our classic radioactive community glow-in-the-dark t-shirt that we have revived from the station's distant past. So please make your donation now, get yourself a piece of CIUT FM history, and tag the Lovecast on your donation form. We're tripping out on the Lovecast this week, so let's get back on our path to explore new regions of the sonic spectrum as glass beams take us for a ride in their orb.
We're the Pseudos, and this is the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
يا بعد الروح قلب التركته والدم صفى الونات والحسرة دكته أجمل صباح بيوم وبعمري بس هاي شلت الخطا وفزيت لنا عيني بواي أجمل صباح بيوم وبعمري بس هاي شلت الخطا وفزيت لنا عيني بواي يا رديت عني تروح روح بسلامة بس عدنا راح يصير يوم القيامة يا رديت عني تروح روح بسلامة بس عدنا راح يصير يوم القيامة فيش كتر مكروه تشفى الدنيا حتى الصديق يقول عيب امشي وياه كل حلو لولا تصير بس احكي عنك صارت اللولة البيك حتى احلى منك كل حلو لولا البيك بس احكي عنك صارت اللولة البيك حتى أحلى منك عني تروح روح بسلامة بس عدنا راح يصير يوم القيامة يا رديت عني تروح روح بسلامة بس عدنا راح يصير يوم القيامة
This is Martin from Antibalas. You're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
A recent project from Guelph musician and producer Andrew McPherson with the third EP from a down-tempo jazz thing called Sonova. I think I read that Andrew will be releasing all three Sonova EPs as one full-length album very shortly. From Future Grateful Volume 3, a piece of music called Melancholic from Sonova. Find it on Bandcamp. Afro Future Beat collaborators collab in the set with a selection from the 2023 release Layers and a piece of spaced out jazz called Female Side featuring drummer Tommaso Capellaro. African female supergroup Les Amazones d'Afrique from their latest release Musao Danza with something called To Be Loved, which I will send out to Angelica. From the recent release, Kamzafula, some deep hypnotic Afro-Iraqi Sufi vibes from multidisciplinary artist Ahmed Moneka. A mellow and enchanting piece of music there for you called Triad Truth, taken from his fine Lula World release. And some cool instrumental music led us into that set from Dutch band Yin Yin with a fusion of styles mashed up into the composition Tam Tam from the 2024 release Mount Matsu. And to begin the set at the top of the hour from Australian band Glass Beams, a trio featuring Indian-Australian multi-instrumentalist and producer Rahan Silva, a piece called Orb from their 5-track 2024 Ninja Tunes release Mahal, which is the band's second EP to date. Keeping it spacey here on the Lovecast as we travel the world on our schizophonic carpet ride. Dave O Rama here, bringing you some positive vibes for challenging times. If you would like to keep up with the Lovecast and connect with the latest podcasted versions of the program, please go give my social media page some like at the Lovecast with Dave O Rama on Facebook, where you will find all things musical. Last year, a new Dutch friend of mine who was staying here at Crazy Acre Studio introduced me to the Dutch band Muita, a performance group that takes the marching band format and applies it to techno music. Rushing back behind my voice, you will find Muita performing a piece from their 2020 album Pulse, right here, right now on the Lovecast.
Hey, this is Steve Hill, and you're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
The 2020 release Adam Adama from Israeli psychedelic trance producer Iloran Ohayon, known as Kawa Beat, bringing you many reasons. Talented Japanese flautist and saxophonist Shoko Igarashi in the set with a selection from her album Simple Sentences, and that was her taking us to a comfy place. And to begin that short set, Dutch group Moita, which is a very large music collective that performs in a marching band style in order to interpret techno music through wind instruments and percussion. From the 2020 album Pulse, Moita, with the piece Rushing Back. Check out the band's great live performance videos on YouTube. Their name is spelled Meute. You are tripping out with Dave O Rama on one of his weird schizophonic journeys, guiding you into our upcoming CIUT FM Annual Fall Fund Drive 2024. This is the time of year when our listeners make donations to support public access community radio right here in Canada. And we need you right now to help us reach our fall goal of $100,000. You don't have to wait at all because we have cool early bird prizes if you donate now at www.ciut.fm. This month, I am celebrating 22 years of producing the Lovecast, and my hope is that you will support and validate all my hard work with a kind donation at www.ciut.fm. Please send me some love right now in the form of a supporting donation. Every little bit helps us reach our goal. It's time to get wild again, so here's my longtime friend Lily Frost to explain how we're going to do just that on the Lovecast.
What do you do when the waters rise? Do you dive in deep? Do you run and hide? What do you do when the forest burns? If we reach the point of no return, take my hand, it's all that we have left. Run away from everything with you. Will we be wild again after all that we've been through? Will we be wild again together, me and you? break my heart. Who can you trust when your king is down and the city crumbles all around? Take my hand, it's all that we have left. Run away from everything with you. Will we be one again after all that we've been through? Will we be wild again together, me and you? Will we
Hey there, my name's Kimber. You're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
أرقص فرفش 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 أنسى همومك أوعك تزعل فكر واعمل بكرة بتنجح بكرة بتنجح وعيش أيامك عيش أيامك حلوة جميلة أرقص فرفش خليك رايق أرقص فرفش ما تكون ضايق أرقص فرفش خليك رايق أرقص فرفش ما تكون ضايق فكر واجدح في أعمالك فكر واجدح في أعمالك لازم تنجح ويصبح حالك كله سعادة حلوة جميلة خليك رايق أرقص فرفش ما تكون ضايق أرقص فرفش خليك رايق أرقص فرفش ما تكون ضايق فكر واجدح في أعمالك فكر واجدح في أعمالك لازم تنجح ويصبح حالك كل سعادة حلوة جميلة خليك رايق أرقص فرفش ما تكون ضايق أرقص فرفش خليك رايق أرقص فرفش ما تكون ضايق فكر واجدح في أعمالك فكر واجدح في أعمالك لازم تنجح ويصبح حالك كل سعادة حلوة جميلة تزعل فكر واعمل بكرة بتنجح بكرة بتنجح وعيش أيامك وعيش أيامك حلوة جميلة
Some heavy earth vibrations from Canadian-based Australian Yurdaki player Shine Edgar on the track Sands of Time, produced by Adam Shake. You can find Shine Edgar at edum.earth, edum.earth. Some vintage psychedelic disco sounds from the king of Sudanese jazz, Mr. Shahrabil Ahmed, dancing us out of that set with the track Argos Farfish. From 2022, Toronto band Ghost Woman dropping some jangly psychedelic sounds from their self-titled album and a song from them called Behind Your Eyes. And at the top of the mix, my good friend Lily Frost delivering some post-pandemic decompression with the song Wild Again. Check her out at lilyfrost.com. If you would like to check out my playlist for each show, you will find them attached to each podcasted episode of the program, made available to you from our online audio archives at thelovecast.podbean.com or mixcloud.com/Dave O Rama. And with that, we have arrived once again at the arrival bay on Lovecast Island, where we must ask you to disembark before we commence refueling for next week's Lovecast Fall Fun Drive weekend, quickly approaching on Saturday, November 23rd. So please help the Lovecast celebrate our 22nd anniversary this month by making a donation to support CIUT FM Toronto, Canadian public access community radio. Stations like CIUT FM were created through the blood, sweat, tears, passion, and expertise of thousands of devoted citizens in your community. It is the way that our community members can obtain access to the public airwaves through CRTC licensing. This is listener-supported radio. Without the support of our listeners, we will lose this important media access. So please donate now and support the hard work of the countless community members who make this public access media facility such a great asset for so many to utilize. Please go make your donation now at www.ciut.fm. I hope you enjoyed the program today and all the wonderful sounds I brought to your ears this weekend. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune into the Lovecast. As you depart the craft, Italian band Gabin will make the lost and found available for you in case you have misplaced any of your brain cells during the trip. Maya Cooper is also here to assist them. And until we meet here again next week, this is Dave O Rama wishing you peace, love, and consciousness. Ciao.
There in a box on a shelf in its original frame, her eyes so big, new and bright, squint in the sun. He says aloud to himself, why did I toss this away? With all those other things I like to forget. Surely a picture can't lie, but how time it does fly. From the day they're in the sun until you're saying goodbye. The objects in the lost and found, those things that fell from pockets to the ground, the priceless and the practical, waiting till the ones who claim them come back around. says to him, you think I was the last one to know. I could see what was to come long before you. But I still remember that day with so much left to say. And just watching the tides grow, it wasn't so long ago. The objects in the lost and found, those things that fell from pocket to the ground, the priceless and the practical, waiting till the ones who claim them come back around. Remember on that empty beach we stayed there by the sea. The objects in the lost and found, those things that fell from pocket to the ground, the priceless and the practical, waiting till the ones who claim them come back around. Just lost and found. Come back around. Just lost and found.